everyone, how are you all doing? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Inuma, your certified abundant life coach. And in this video, I'm back with another topic. And in today's topic, I'm going to be discussing on friendships. Beware of frenemies. So yes, we all know that friends are very important in our life. We all need positive, healthy friendships, supportive friendships, friends that we can lean on and count on during stressful times and during the times of need that we, actually need them. We need them to be able to confide in. We need them to connect with, to bond with, and just to maintain relationships and that companionship. So yes, just like everything else, we have the good and the bad, and we are not always going to meet very favorable people. We have the good and the bad ones, and friendships, just like relationships, can also be toxic. They can be harmful, they can be triggering, very annoying, and sometimes it might be time to actually call it quits and end that friendship. But yes, in this video I'm going to be discussing some of the warning signs that we can kind of look out for or pay attention to be able to recognize frenemies, people who are like wolves in sheep clothing, pretending to be our friend, but deep down the vibe is kind of different. So yes, number one, I have controlling. So yes, there are friends who are very controlling. I call them the all-knowing. They feel like they know so much. They can direct you better. Their advice is better. Their actions, their decisions are the best, and they're not able to take healthy feedbacks. They only always want to project. They always want to be being assertive is a good thing, but when you overly assertive, when even there's a limit, there's a boundary to which you can get to, and you have to put a pause. But these people, they don't respect boundaries. They're gonna cross every line. They feel like they should always be on top. They should always be heard. They should always be listened to. They should always be followed. You want to be aware of those kind of people. They're not the kind of people who have your best interests at heart. Trust me. Number two I have is, so I'm going to be highlighting at least 12 signs for you to know. There are so many others, but yes, I'm just going to be focusing on this 12. So my second point is manipulative. So these controlling people can also be manipulative, and in the sense that they always want to get their way. They believe that they know so much. So if they try to control you, they figure out maybe you're not an easy catch or an easy prey for them to control, then they're going to look for other manipulative or tricky ways to be able to get at you, or to make you do a certain thing, or maybe fulfill a need for them or whatever. And they're always out for their own benefits. They are not necessarily looking out for you or for your own good. It's all about themselves, what they can gain, the now. Very manipulative people. They will go to great lengths, go to extreme lengths to be able to get whatever it is they want out from you. Number three, I have users. Yes, we have people who are just users. They want to take advantage of you, maybe your kindness, or maybe you're soft spoken, or they feel like, oh, this is maybe a Christian, that kind of thing. She should be easy for me to take advantage of, or kind of, they play the trick of, oh, they're your friends, they're out for your own good, they only want to help you and all of that. But no, they're out to get something out from you, even without you knowing, or in a very manipulative way. They try to take something out from you. Yeah, they might also kind of play the whole trick of, oh, friends are supposed to, support each other, benefit from each other, and all of that. But in this situation, it's actually different. You're not the only. The friendship is either one-sided, where you're the only one providing and meeting their needs, and they're not pouring back into you. So you're not getting any benefit, or you're getting the barest minimum from them. That's all you're getting. But what they get from you is, it outweighs whatever it is that they have to offer you. So they're just milking you. I call them the leeches and the parasite. They latch onto you so tightly, and they keep milking you and sucking you until they suck you dry. These are takers. They are users. They would take advantage of you, and they will mess you up. At the end of the day, they leave you high and dry and just walk away. So you need to be mindful of these people. Number 4, I have the gossipers. Yes, we all know people gossip, but in this gossip that I'm talking about, these people are actually gossiping and assassinating your name, your character, your persona behind your back. They are not bold enough to come to your front to say it. They always, act nice and, smiling with you in your front, but behind your back, they're actually stabbing you and, causing more havoc and causing people to maybe dislike you or question your character or all of that. Or they go about telling your business. Maybe you have shared with them something confidential in private, and the next thing you know, you're talking to someone else, and all of a sudden that person suddenly knows your business. And how did they get to know about that? Yeah. The next one I have is jealousy and competitiveness. So yes, we have friends who are very highly competitive, and it's not to say that being competitive is a bad thing, but when they're constantly in competition with you, you achieve something or you attain something, they want to get that thing, or they want to get the next best thing that is better off than what you got, always trying to prove a point in a way. But they do it on a low key. They are not very out with it, like in your face. It's very subtle, but they are secretly competing with you. They're jealous of your own achievement. They're jealous of the things that you have. They secretly wish that they would, get those things. Or maybe they have it, but they're not happy for you that you have it. They feel like they're the only ones who are qualified to have, a certain level of achievement, or, be on top. They don't want you, being better than them. If you're below them, they're okay with that. But as soon as you're trying to step up or even get better, then you become a target or an enemy to them, and they secretly hating on you. Like I said, they smile in your face and they're all happy, and it looks like all is rosy and peaches. But no, inside of their heart, behind your back, they're secretly hating. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be better off than them. They would rather be the ones, achieving and getting all the success. So yes, you want to be looking out for those people who they might also try to downplay some of your achievements, minimize your achievement. You might tell them, oh, you got this, or you were able to do this, and they're like, oh, I thought there was something else that was better than that, or and they might not say it in such a mean manner, but when you listen to the things that they are not actually saying, they're trying to say something. You just have to pay attention. My next point here I have is they constantly want to make you to make sacrifices or go out of your way for them, but at the detriment of your own well-being. So you might have, maybe like I talked in one of my videos, I described the people pleasers. So when people, some of these frenemies, once they know that you are such a big people pleaser, so they'll try to take from you. But not only taking from you, they will try to make you, guilt trip you, even when it's not convenient enough for you to offer them that help or give them that support. They will find a way to manipulate you or guilt trip you into actually doing that thing, going out of your way and making huge sacrifices that are actually to the detriment of your own well-being, or are not something that you can comfortably give at the time, but they want you to do that for them. And when like I said, when you don't do that, you become an enemy, and they suddenly have something, to guilt trip you about, to make you, do such things. So yeah, those are some of the qualities and characters you want to pay attention to. Yes. The next one I have is lack of boundaries. People who don't respect your boundaries at all. They don't respect any, okay, you tell them this is something that I can't do, this is something I can't go against, this is the limit, this is, you set that strong firm boundary with them, but no, they don't respect, they lack boundaries themselves, and they are not going to respect any of your boundaries. They are going to keep crossing and keep pushing the line until they piss you off so much and frustrate you that you're going to have to sit up. In this situation, I would say you got to be firm. Set firm, strong boundaries. Do not bicker around. Be very firm with them. If not, they are going to come for you and keep pushing you until they push you out of character, and you might flip or act in a certain way that you might end up regretting. So it's best to stay watchful and put your feet down early on, and set that firm boundaries. If they cannot meet it or respect that boundary, it's time to let them go. Yes. The next one I have here is they can be very intrusive. So there are people who, like I said, the ones that don't respect boundaries. Then there are people who they want to be in your business 24/7. They want to know what's your next move. They want to know what you're constantly planning, what you're trying to do. They just want to be so close, no matter how you try to give them that sign that, hey, you need to back off a little bit. They don't respect your privacy. They just want to be in your business, constantly asking you for what you're currently working on, what you're trying to do, just so into your business, your personal business and affairs. And funny enough, those kind of people, they don't even share their own their own situations or whatever they're dealing with or whatever they're planning to do. They are able to keep their mouth shut when it comes to them, but they constantly want to know what you are up to and what you're planning to do. You need to be mindful of those. Passive aggressive. Then we have those who are not going to openly tell you what you did wrong, or be truly honest with you and truthful. They are going to let's say it's a certain hairstyle or certain way that you're looking. They act like, oh, they are okay with it, but inside of them they're like, oh, what the hell does she think she's wearing? She looks like this, and they're not in agreement. They're not authentic with you, or they're not real to you in your face, but in your face they're smiling and they're acting, oh yeah, oh, it's not a big deal, oh, this and that. But to them it's actually a big deal, but they can't be honest with you. They constantly lie. They call them the nice liars. The next point I have here are those who are cruel, and they dish out a lot of harsh remarks. Yes, these ones, they act like, oh, they're trying to give you positive feedback or open criticism, but their words are very harsh. They are very hurtful with their words and their remarks. They don't know how to give out criticism in a way that you can actually receive that criticism and actually want to work on it or make a change. They kind of say it in such a way that they want to actually make you feel bad or make you feel less of a person, less than. And yes, they just very blunt and harsh with their words, and they try to play the oh, we're just trying to show you your flaws so you can work on this, like they really care and they really want you to be better. No, they actually want to hurt you, and that's what they're doing. The next point I have are those who make very hurtful jokes. So they kind of joke around a lot, say a lot of things, but sometimes they cross the line. They don't know when they're overstepping or triggering some things that they need to step back and push away from. They keep constantly saying things, oh, it's just a joke, just kidding, just you should know better, I'm just joking, oh, don't take it serious. And then when you get mad, they say, oh, you're taking things too personal. No, these people actually know how to be overly sarcastic and then say things in a very hurtful manner and with the down tone of, oh, I'm just joking, oh, I'm just kidding, you should have known, oh, you're too sensitive, why are you taking it so personal? Be mindful of these people. They're not actually good. They're not actually kind. They are people who just want to, say something hurtful to you just to inflict pain onto you. Then yes, and the last point I have here are those who just have, being around them just gives you weird vibes, weird energy. You constantly wanting to spend time with them, but after you spend time with them, it leaves you feeling drained, depleted. This weird energy, weird vibe. Trust your intuition, trust your guts. If you feel like you're in this situation, it's time to pull away and step back and follow your intuition. Whatever that feeling, a weird vibe or weird feeling that you're actually getting, pay attention to that. It's actually your body, or your spiritual being, trying to alert you and send a message towards you to know that something is wrong here. So yes, you don't want to deal with those kind of people with those weird and negative vibes. You have to pull away from them and put a stop to it. If you can't set boundaries with them, set boundaries. But if you feel like it's gotten to a point whereby you can continue to associate with this person, then I would advise that you break free from that friendship or relationship. So yes, these are some of the signs that you can recognize those who are frenemies. Ways to be able to avoid this kind of people or be able to put a boundary to these people is by setting healthy boundaries. You have to set healthy and strong and firm boundaries with people in general. And yes, if boundaries actually scare them away, then you know that these are not the right people for you. You have to move on from them and find people who are more like-minded like you, people who feel like home, people who feel at peace. Hanging out with them, spending time with them makes you feel like you're at peace, you're at home, you feel at ease, you can be yourself. They accept you and you accept them, and they love you for who you are. Those are the kind of people you actually want to spend time with and associate yourself with. People who can pull you up and support you and be there for you during your down times. So yes, thank you for joining me in today's video. I hope you were able to take something out from it. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay tuned and have a great day. Bye bye.